Off-White House Bulletin number 1, July 24th, 2025. Rolly let me know about Kickstarter's new policy of charging local tax on on backers' pledges, and I'm going to take issue with that. I mean, not with Kickstarter, but I'm going to take issue with that in terms of anybody that's signed on with us for the CAN portfolios and our various Kickstarters over the years. This strikes me as a hidden charge, a hidden fee that I don't think that you should have to pay that. So that I would say if you get a digital receipt from Kickstarter and it's got a line item for local tax, if you want, contact David Birdsong or Rolly or Matt Dow and just send them a copy and say, I'd like to have this taken off of my bill. We can't actually take it off of the bill, but we can give you a credit for that amount so that, the next time you buy something directly from Aardvark Vanaheim, we can rebate you whatever the tax charge was. My attitude is we're using Kickstarter as a vehicle, but we're still using our own policies as to what we can charge the backers and what we can't charge them. And one of them that I would put in that category is a tax. Off-White House Bulletin number 2 for July 24th, 2025. I'm going to have the same policy with any tariff. We're waiting to find out August 1st if the tariffs are going to be imposed on stuff coming into the United States from Canada, talking about 35% for anything not covered by the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA. So if you get a package in the mail and it's got a tariff charge on it that you need to pay to get the package, again, just email a copy of that or a photo of that or a digital copy of that with the tariff marked on it. And again, Aardvark Vanaheim will give you a credit on that one against future Kickstarters or send you a check to cover both the tax credit and the tariff credit. Off-White House Bulletin number 3, July 24th, 2025. Collect them all. Talking about the Lone Vark and Cub cover, which 61 copies, let me check here. Yep, 61 copies were ordered on Kickstarter. So I think what I'm going to do with that one in terms of trying to have a good payday on something that I really had nothing to do with and had to have explained to me. But I thought it was really funny when it was explained to me. It's definitely an inside joke because you would have to be both familiar with Lone Wolf and Cub and familiar with The Mandalorian. And I don't know how many comic fans that involves. And out of the 61 people, I don't know how many people ordered a copy going, I don't know why this says Lone Vark and Cub, but it's the second cover, so I'll order it. And how many people are going, that's really funny that Benjamin Hobbs grokked that Mandalorian is a riff on Lone Vark and Cub. It's a great joke. I mean, it could be a basis for a lawsuit between whoever it is that owns the rights to Lone Wolf and Cub and Mandalorian. But we're not really concerned about that. And I don't think the world in general is particularly concerned about that. Whoever owns the rights to Lone Wolf and Cub and the Disney Corporation both have much deeper problems financially than somebody riffing on their intellectual property. So we're making progress as a society in that sense. I think that people are even corporations are realizing suing people is a waste of money. So let's not do that. Let's work on being creative, and let's work on building a working model, business model. So basically, what I looking at this comic book that I had nothing to do with the cover. I'm already getting compensated for tweaking the script on the off-key cover version, so I'm content with that. So basically, looking at the 61 copies sold, I'm going to just say let's just do this as direct and simply as possible, and say there's $1,200 US on the table. So let's give $600 to Benjamin Hobbs for this brilliant cover that he came up with that I still think is very funny. Particularly a joke that has to be explained to you, and $600 for Chan Labert for writing the script. And I'll just say that Aardvark Vanaheim's conversation is going to be however many copies mycomicshop.com purchased. I think they purchased 30. I'm going to check with Rolly about that. So there you go. A reasonably long Off-White House Bulletin. But here's what I plan to do as Aardvark Vanaheim about the Lone Vark and Cub cover compensation. Off-White House Bulletin number 4 for July 24th, 2025. Moving on to my Mandalorian cover for the Varkdalorian parody. I decided to experiment here by saying that both David Birdsong and I will get 5 copies each of Mandalorian Black and